Hi and welcome back to my channel, Jolity Healthy Treats. Today's recipe is a cake loaf. It can be converted into muffins, it can be converted into a celebration cake depending on the baking tins that you use. It is a loaf that is made with the Jolity Healthy flour, which I've spoken about before. That is a combination of the orange fleshed sweet potato and pumpkin. So not only is it extremely tasty, but it is healthy as well. Lower carbohydrates than what you'd find in the regular recipes. And I have replaced many of the high carb, not recommended ingredients with healthier versions. I've got many people asking whether they can replace the butter with other fat options like Blue Band and Prestige, which is what majority of the bakers use to bake their cakes. Because it's cheaper, you can also use other options like sunflower oil or olive oil or coconut oil. But since I promote healthy snacking, I don't use anything that has got preservatives in any of my recipes. That is why the shelf life is not that long, kind of like how you'd have fruits and veggies. If you leave the recipe out, the cake or whatever you bake out of the fridge, it will go bad because there is no preservatives. For every recipe video that I record, you will find the recipe on the website. The link is below, and within that recipe on the website, I'll have all additional information on where you can find all the ingredients. I also got a number of people asking about if they can convert these recipes into dairy-free and egg-free and vegan as well. Yes, you can. I will also include a post which shows you the different options that we have in Kampala that you can use to replace all the dairy and eggs and just switch them up, and you can use the same recipe. These are the ingredients that you will need to make this recipe. 1 cup of milk. You can see I measured it in the measuring cup. Half a cup of fresh butter. Half a cup of brown sugar, which I saved because it came with lots of lumps. 1.5 cups of Jolity sweet potato and pumpkin flour that I sieved as well. 3 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla. I mixed them together already. 1 cup of dark chocolate chips. 1 teaspoon of baking soda and half a teaspoon of baking powder. First, you mix all the dry ingredients together. The baking soda, baking powder, and the sugar. Whisk them together till they are fully combined. Next, mix together the wet ingredients. Just add the milk to the eggs and vanilla and mix them till they are well combined. So what I'm going to do is what I call the reverse creaming method. So instead of mixing the butter and sugar together, then adding the wet ingredients and finally the dry ingredients, I do it the other way around. I begin by mixing the butter in the dry ingredients. I prefer to use my hands when I do this because it mixes the butter in much faster and much better. Next, I'll combine the wet and dry ingredients in a larger container so that they can mix more easily, mix together more easily. So we're just testing, and if you'll notice a bit of brown liquid, this is from the chocolate chips. They melt when they bake, so don't worry about this. As long as you don't get the orange bit of the cake, then you know that it is dry and ready. For the Jollity healthy flour that is made from pumpkin and sweet potatoes, you can find it in a few places. It is at Arc Organics that is located within Tamaripe restaurant in Kololo. You can also find the flour at Rosaho restaurant. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button at the bottom to get regular updates each time I post a new video. And happy baking!